Hey, my gorgeous Taurus babies, my fellow Tauruses. I'm a Gemini sun, but I'm actually a Taurus stellium. I've got 7 placements in Taurus. So, I'm here with you. So before I start, I want to thank everybody who's joined recently. I so appreciate it. I am trying to spend more time on YouTube, but in order to do that, I've got to take time out of work, which I am a full-time reader. So I've got to try and get some kind of balance for that. So I need the traffic onto YouTube. So please like, share, subscribe. Also, Patreon. Patreon have done some changes. So today and tomorrow, you're going to see me uploading onto Patreon the finale readings for the end of the year and going into 2005, which is the 9-year numerology wise. So we are transitioning, people. So I'm going through it all. They are going to be uploaded. But Patreon have added a new thing now. So if you want a taster before you subscribe or anything like that, you can actually buy the one video. You can actually just buy that one video and watch that one video rather than subscribing and get all of them. But I suggest that you do, because everybody needs to watch the sun, moon, rising and the Venus signs. It's not just your sun sign. You need all of them, especially like if you're looking at love readings. So if you're looking at other readers, because I'll go into love if it comes up, but I don't actually do love readings. I think you have to be careful in that sense. But if you are wanting to look at love readings, it's your Venus sign more than your sun sign. So go to Google if you don't know your natal chart. Put in natal chart. First one down, I think it's Astrosofa. You just put all your details in. You'll get your sun, your moon, your rising, which is also known as your ascending, and your Venus sign. There we go. So I'm going to start these off, and I'm getting I keep forgetting what these are called, even though I've used them loads of times. You got this card. So I want to get one of these, and then I'm using the Yin Yang Tarot because it's from the Lilith Designs, and we all know I do love Lilith. So let's have a look what we have got for my Tauruses. Sorry, my cards have just flipped over. You've got this. What have Taurus got? God, these cards are so slippy. Not taking them because they turn back over. We've got no one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. I love it. I love it. No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. Basically, the universe is saying, if you've done something wrong, if you've said something, we can erase that. You know, we can go back and we can change it. That's what we do. If we're writing something down with a pencil and we misspell something, we erase it and then we change it. So, yeah, no one's perfect. Being perfectly you. Being perfectly perfect, Taurus. So, I'm going to dive straight in with the Yin Yang Tarot for my Tauruses. And we have, memories and nostalgia. So, you could be looking back over the past. I kind of want to say sometimes it's not about erasing the past. It's like kind of taking the lesson and moving on from it. But you can erase certain energies and put something else in place. Tip X over and put something else in place. But this is a week of like kind of looking back over memories and nostalgia, and you know, you may be remembering good memories with the nostalgia. There could also be triggers coming up memory wise. I said that at 333, so check out angel number 333 because it did stand out when I looked up. What's challenging? So we've got detachment and cold. Some of my Tauruses could be dealing with people or situations where you feel like you've been put out in the cold. But I also feel like, Taurus, it's a need to detach. I feel like there's a need to detach from certain memories because I feel like the past is holding you back. I really do. I feel, because this is all thoughts, you know, and I feel like there's a need to detach from the emotions that them memories bring. Yeah, it's okay to remember back, you know, especially pain and trauma. We need to remember those so that it don't happen again, but we can detach from the feeling, the ammunition that it has against us. That's what we can detach from. So why is this coming around now? We've got sun strength and empowerment. It's a week of empowerment. You are getting stronger. You know, you're reclaiming your strength back from them certain triggers, those memories, those nostalgic moments. You detach from them moments and you're kind of soaking back up the power that was lost within those moments. So, recent past for my Tauruses. Yeah, we've got assistance, spirit guides. I said that at 444. I'm seeing all numbers while I'm doing your... So, really do take notice if you are getting synchronicities and numbers, because they're helping you pave the way forward. They're pushing you forward. It's your spirit guides that are checking these numbers for you. So, check 333 and 444. You know, fours are about stability and security. You know, you're where you feel safe. The threes are about spirit guards. It's the Christ conscious energy. You know, working with your spirit guards. I absolutely love it. So you may have been feeling, you know, very like kind of enlightened the past week or so. You may be feeling like you've got spirit around you. We had Halloween yesterday, my favourite day. My neighbours are going to hate me because I've got a big, massive web covering my house and a huge spider. And I'm sat here, I can see the spider looking at me through the window, and I'm like, I don't want to take it down. I'm going to be that weirdo with big spider on my house all the rest of the year, but I prefer Halloween decorations to Christmas. So yeah, you may be feeling very spiritual connected at the moment. You know, like there is someone there, or spirit are trying to get messages to you. You know, you're feeling that connection, an energetic connection. I love it. Because while spirit are coming in, they want you to drop any guilt from the past. Again, it's that pencil with the eraser. Drop the guilt. Stop self-sabotaging. Because you're sabotaging through memories. There's a need to detach. There's a need to detach. It's almost like, I kind of want to say, be careful that you're not remembering things better than they were. So, you know, take that as it resonates. I was in a turbulent, like, DV relationship and a narcissistic relationship. And when you kind of get out of it, you start remembering the good times. But if you write them down, the bad outweighs the good. And I feel like don't sabotage yourself just through memories and the feelings that you are getting now. Kind of put yourself back there. You know, people aren't, not everybody is the same person that they portray themselves to be at the beginning. And I feel like that is definitely what you're seeing. And spirit are trying to put that thing across as well. You know, so it's definitely a week of detachment, but I love detachment because going forward, we've got the twin flames. So if you know me personally, I don't like using the word twin flames because I feel like it can give narcissists excuses. Because if you go online, you get so many of these spiritual gurus that are like, oh, twin flames, it's so hard. It's this push and pull and chaser and runner and all this crap. And twin flames is two people that have the same blueprint. It's two people that have the same soul wanting. So I call it the soul union rather than the twin flames. It's a soul union. And I feel like you're getting ready for a soul union. But what you need to do is stop sabotaging yourself because you're actually sabotaging the soul union from coming in due to the memories from the past. That's why you need to detach because you are making space for a better union. You're making space for a higher level of love. That is what you are doing, Taurus, at the minute. So there is a need to detach from certain, you know, I went through an element of, for the past few years, like, all men are the same, so what were I doing? I were attracting people into my life and, like, messaging me and trying to come in who were all of the same vibration. As soon as I started realising that I was judging people, I was judging everybody just for the sake of, like, a couple of people, everything started to change. So I do feel like you are reaching out to a higher level of love. You know, if you are already in a relationship, it could be about bringing that love back. It could be, you know, certain things could have happened in the relationship that you need to detach from. You may be struggling if you are with a certain person and you know in your heart that you're not supposed to be there. There could be trauma bonds in that. It's almost like free yourself from trauma, free yourself from the memories and nostalgia, detach from that situation because then you're going to be opening yourself up to a better attachment because your power is to be open to receive this week. It's to be open to receive. And again, when we're in that energy of everyone's the same and this is this and I'm independent and I'm this, you're blocking yourself from receiving. You're not going to receive anything. The only person you can receive from in that energy is yourself. So what your spirit guides want you to do is kind of open yourself up and be ready to receive what is yours and what should be yours. The outside influence is fate. It's fate. It's all happening for a reason. The divine are intervening now. There's a detour coming in. You may not see it just yet, but it's like a bolt out of the blue. It could be like lightning hits, but I'm not getting it as in lightning hits in a bad way. It's just like, oh, I weren't expecting this. Do you know what I mean? So as soon as you detach, it kind of comes in really quickly. Things start to change. Fate is definitely at work, you know, but the divine are intervening. Your spirit guides are intervening. They're like, listen to me, listen to us. We want this to change. They want you to be open to receive because it comes at you like lightning once you open up. In your hopes and your fears, we've got transcendence and we've got unity. You want something with a clear vision. You want something that's transcendent. You want to be able to move forward. You also want something that you can see clearly through. There's no hidden motives. There's no hidden agendas. It's just what you see is what you get. I love that energy, especially within unity. But I also feel like this is about coming into unity for yourself as well, putting that self-worth in and knowing that you deserve this soul union. Because your outcome is an high self-activation. You're going through an high self-activation, Taurus. You are waking up. So you're going to be looking back over the past. Maybe I did judge. Maybe I need to change this certain belief. You know, you're going through that, and that's an aspect of growth. We're allowed to change. It's the people that don't change and they stay in that like kind of ass environment, like they settle or they just stay in that energy of I don't need anybody and I don't need. That's ego, because I've been in it myself, and it's a period of self-preservation. And yes, sometimes we have to be in that energy in order to take care of ourselves. But then we've got to be ready. There's a certain day that comes where we've got to drop that wall. We have got to be open to receive what's rightfully ours. So I absolutely love that. Now I've just seen 11:11. I absolutely love that reading, Taurus. Again, look out for the finale readings on Patreon. They will only be on Patreon. And again, like, share, subscribe, and I love you all so much. Mwah.